Hello, welcome to Tarot Concertina. My intention for this reading is just to keep it very open-ended and see what messages come through. You will know if this reading is for you, if it resonates or not, and never force anything to fit. What messages would like to come through for those who are watching this video? We have the Four of Pentacles came out askew, sideways, as did the Ten of Cups. Okay, we'll start there. The first thing that jumps out at me are these women dressed in formal attire or fancy regalia. There's the camera. All right. So what we cover our bodies with, comforting clothing. There is a sense of finding comfort in one's own skin. Staying in our comfort zone is coming to mind. And with the Four of Pentacles, there's a sense of holding on to what is precious to us emotionally. There's a cozy energy here with feeling the warmth of family and loved ones around us with the Ten of Cups and wanting to hold on and preserve that energy in our lives. Wanting to embrace that feeling of home. Sometimes I think of the Four of Pentacles as the card of embracing or hugging. Here we have 4 coins and there are 4 humans in this card as well. So keeping the unit safe and close together emotionally and physically. So why are they sideways? There might be a preoccupation with keeping the home safe and secure. I'm also seeing a decision being made by this individual. Looks to be facing with their back facing us and looking through these 2 open windows, kind of hiding what they have behind their back. I don't think this is a sneaky action. I think it's just a protective mechanism. I'm also getting the image of these 2 cards as the symbol of pause, pressing pause on a remote control, the 2 lines, wanting to just preserve your state of being as it is now. Alas, we know change is the only constant, but let's see what else the cards have to say to you. Have the Knight of Swords and the Chariot. Some powerful, forceful energy. The Knight of Swords can be a spontaneous, willful knight. He's usually depicted on a gray horse. This is a black horse, a dark horse. I'm not saying that's negative, but the dark horse is usually associated with the Knight of Pentacles, having a plan of action. So maybe this is a more well thought out action in the Knight of Swords here. There's also a force that's already in motion. And it's balanced. The Chariot does not move forward unless all the humors, so to speak, are balanced. And you have control over, you're the one driving the chariot. And usually these are 2 sphinxes, which are just kind of chilling, hanging out, not 2 horses pulling in different directions. So my sense here is you're in command of the momentum that you've decided to take. There's something you've decided to take action towards that's now in progress, and it's moving quite quickly. Knight of Swords is fast moving, breezy air energy. I'm curious what you're taking action toward, or is this energy coming towards you? Have strength. The combination of these three cards can suggest very strong willpower, moving ahead with very strong force. But it's also about regulation of energies, emotionally particularly. You're kind of saying you are taking the reins of your own progress, and it's moving forcefully and swiftly ahead. And I'm assuming it's after this pause, this care, this energetic sense of home. You're taking that into consideration and moving forward in some way. Okay, we have Judgment and the Two of Pentacles. It looks like there could be an awakening here around this strong sense of purpose and drive. But there's also the Two of Pentacles suggesting trying to juggle multiple energies. It looks like you're doing something very difficult and tricky, trying to balance, but you're executing it well. You're very confident in your actions. It looks like there's something big you're going after, and the only way to do it is with extreme confidence that you're exuding. It's almost like you were on pause and now you're full speed ahead. And the only way to ensure victory, whatever victory looks like for you, is to, I'm getting the visual of don't look down or you're going to fall, or don't doubt your steps or else you'll trip. So proceed confidently, don't overthink. Over here we have that cozy, homey energy that you're putting on pause almost while you pursue this big goal. We have three majors here in a row. Something you've awakened to, a sense of purpose and drive. You might be a leader or head of household energy. People might look to you for guidance. They follow your lead. You make it look easy, but it is not. Let's see where this is going. Okay, way too many cards. The first one is the High Priestess, followed by the Magician, followed by the Ace of Swords. So extremely powerful energies here. You're a special person, whoever this reading is for. You're going through a major life transition or an awakening of some kind. You have the courage of your convictions. There's a truth here, an inner knowing based on logic and observation. And there's a really strong, intuitive, and magical process here that you're using your Ace of Swords as a tool. It's one of the tools on the Magician's table. It's almost like you use your innate wisdom to bring things into creation, but it's based on logic and rational thought. I'm also being directed toward the crown of victory with the laurels. So whatever it is you're going after, I see you being victorious with it. But it requires a balance of intuition and earthly knowledge, things that can't be unknown here with the High Priestess Magician, Ace of Swords, that's clear knowledge and intention. It's like you had an epiphany, an awakening. You were maybe too in your comfort zone. I think this is still there for you when you come home on your chariot after this mission you're going on, it looks like. Your home is still there waiting for you. They're always in your thoughts, your community, your sense of home. And we have the Queen of Cups, so that just struck me as a partner for you. It could be you as well. Somebody very in tune with their emotions, very warm and loving, acts from the heart. So it's not all raw determination. There's also a lot of heart behind it. I think you're on a mission that is rooted in love in some way. Not romantic love, but preserving a sense of home, preserving what you love, and by extension, this feels bigger than just your own household. I think this has a larger impact than you even realize. This looks like a huge mission you're going on. This is really refreshing energy because it's somebody really confident, good with their words, good at making things happen in the real world, but it's based on this warm, loving, and intuitive energy, which you don't see often in leadership. It's not a cold leader, it's not calculated. It's smart, but it's not cold and for personal gain. It's for the larger community. So if you have a powerful message to get out to the world or a mission you're thinking about going on, I think this is just your affirmation to continue on in that direction. You have more power than you know is what I'm hearing. So as I see you gazing out on the horizon, instead of conquering land, you want to expand your sphere of loving influence, kind of showing people the ways of what it means to help the community, something along those lines. And people will listen to you because you have a lot of depth that's easy to feel when you speak or show them something. This one, I pulled Our Lady of Sacred Waters, which is reminding me of the Queen of Cups. And I should have said something. I was seeing kind of an ocean landscape while I was doing the reading. To cleanse oneself spiritually is to immerse oneself in the sanctuary of divine connection and sacred presence. This weakens the grip of our attachment to emotional pain and strengthens our ability to be emotionally authentic without becoming so overwhelmed by our suffering that we act out and betray our core values or disengaged from our spiritual connection. Know that you can possess any emotion with dignity and grace. So it's about emotional regulation once again. And it's a reminder just to stay connected to your spirituality and your innate intuition. In this last line about maintaining your dignity as you process any emotion, it's very clear that you seem like a very emotionally mature person, and that makes you a great communicator as well. And we have Our Lady of Creative Choice. No matter what is happening in your life or how powerless you may feel to bring about change, fear not. If you knew how much power you had, I think I said that earlier, you don't know how much power you have, you would laugh with relief. You don't have to control anything or anyone to feel empowered. Your power doesn't come from controlling outcomes. It flows from your endless capacity to make choices. What is your heart's choice in this moment? So again, letting your heart lead you rather. And something here about your creativity. It doesn't have to mean artistic creativity, although it could, of course. But I'm feeling it more as emotional expression, however, whatever form that may take, is really your weapon of choice. Your Ace of Swords is your emotional expression, your clear communication. So you might be creative with your words. And if you have a choice to make, you'll probably have many choices along the way in this journey you're on. Just ask your inner self, of course, your heart, what the next move should be. And I'll get some letters. These can be initials, spell something, but if none of these make sense to you, don't let it affect the rest of the reading if it resonated. I have N-Z-L-U-E and F. Thank you so much for watching this video. If it resonated, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Good luck on your journey, and I will see you at the next reading. Take care.